Welcome back to Yoshi Entertainment, everybody. So, everybody knows by now that unfortunately the actress from the iconic show Sister Sister and The Game and a few other things, Mowry, is getting a divorce from her husband, Cory. And it was in the media a couple of months ago, and it's come back up because now that they're really going through with this, they're looking at joint custody, joint physical and legal custody of their children. They have 2 children. And there is allegations, like I said, allegations, allegedly. He may be trying to challenge the prenup that they had. And if that actually does go through, then that means basically he could get possibly half of everything she's made, and she has spousal support from her or even child support from her. Now, I don't know if I've said this before on the channel. I feel like I have, but I'm not sure. But I'll say this again because people have their own idea of why this relationship went the way that it went. This is what I'm going to say. Now, if you don't like this, first, I don't care. 2, you don't have to listen. But when you are a woman, and I wish black women especially would understand this. When you are a woman with a lot of money, when you are a woman that's rich, when you have assets and all this kind of stuff, you cannot afford to marry or be with a man that does not have as much money or assets as you do or more. Now, it's the rule of life. I didn't make the rules, okay? So if you want to be mad at yourself. That is the general rule when you are a woman who is rich, who has a lot of money, okay? Like I said, I didn't make the rules, so. Now, this is put in place. This rule was established very traditionally to keep women who have worked hard for all of their money and assets, to keep them from being taken advantage of by men who might not want to work for what they should have, or just wants to marry them for their money. Now, I'm not saying there aren't women who haven't done this before, because there are. I'm speaking on this in particular. That's what this is about. Now, to go back to why they decided to file for this divorce to begin with, some people were saying it was him all this time, that he was being narcissistic, that he was living off her money. And some people, they love to pump up these celebrities, but then when these kind of situations go wrong, they drag them and talk about them like a dog. Now, she had posted that they had irreconcilable differences. But I guess he came behind her after the divorce was finalized, trying to say, oh no, like we're still this united front, etc., to try and deny the irreconcilable differences. Now, I've heard a few people say that it was about her being with him based on potential that she saw in him. And we've all heard all of the sermons, all of the preachers talk about don't ever get with somebody based on potential, because you don't know that that's going to ever pay off. Like, it's like getting with somebody for something that you know that they could be, or you think they could be. It doesn't mean that they're going to be that later on down the road. And to be honest, I think that might have been something to do with it. Like, there are some women, let's just be honest, if they have to foot the entire relationship, especially financially, they're not going to be happy. And they have the right to be that way. They have the right to feel that way. And I feel like people are trying to say that she doesn't have the right to feel that way, if that is the case, which it does seem so to me. That's my honest opinion, that I have the right to submit, just based off of what I've seen and what I gather from this situation. Now, whatever it is, I just hope that they can do this split a lot more cordially, because remember, there are children involved, people's assets are on the line, and the last thing we need is another fallout on the internet between 2 people getting a divorce with, like I said, children involved. And I just feel like this situation, there's something really shady about this that hasn't come out yet, that I feel like it's probably going to come out soon, or maybe it won't. Like I said in one of my previous videos, usually when I say, I hope, this is not, worse than what we think it is, there, isn't something going on deeper behind the surface that's like, really bad, or don't nothing else bad come out about this, exactly that happens. So I'm just going to say, I hope everything works out. Everything goes good. And like I said, everything gets resolved. But y'all just let me know what y'all think down in the comments below.